Wellington Arias from República Dominicana makes his way into the red corner. This is now a lightweight contest, 60 kilograms. His opponent out of the blue corner, Jose Ramirez from the United States of America. Arias beat Perozzo from Ecuador by a score of 9-3 to get here today. Ramirez, he beat Alejandro Rin from Canada by a score of 23-11 to get here. The referee from Brazil right here, Jones Silva, will officiate this contest between Wellington Arias out of the red corner and Jose Ramirez out of the blue corner. Arias, only 21 years old, took 7th place at the 2008 AIBA Youth World Championships. That's a quarterfinalist spot. He also boxed at the 2011 AIBA World Championships in Baku last year and took first, the gold, at last year's Dominican National Championships. Ramirez, 19 years old, resides in Avenel, California. He was the gold medalist at the 2010 USA National Championships. He also took it again in 2011 and again this year in 2012. He was at the AIBA World Championships in Baku last year, where he lost to Vasyl Lomachenko from the Ukraine. So we are all set here to see this first lightweight contest. Remember, there are 4 spots coming into this weight class. There were 19 boxers and 4, which means that both of these boxers have already qualified for London. That means that this is about bragging rights. It's a preview of what we'll see in London, no doubt. But make no mistake, you are watching right now 2 Olympians who will be representing their countries proudly in London in 2012. Ramirez and Arias. Arias boxing as a southpaw, Ramirez in the orthodox style. The referee issues a caution to Ramirez for leading with his head. A chopping right hand by Ramirez. And Arias sticks out that jab. He's light on his feet. He's boxing at range. Is Arias. He's sticking out the jab as a rangefighter. It's not really putting much on it. And now both of them are looking for an opportunity to engage. Ramirez using a good jab step and good footwork to move in and out, looking for the opportunity. Quick turnaround. Arias throws a right hook, sails over the head of Ramirez. So both of the boxers very confident here in round 1. They're both engaging one another while letting their hands go. That's what we like to see at this stage of the game. Again, notice the battle of the lead foot for each of these guys. Ramirez trying to keep his left foot on the outside. Arias trying to keep his right foot on the outside. And as you can see, as we say that, the referee issues a caution for perhaps stepping on one another's toes. So you got to keep an eye out for that. But again, it's a tactical advantage if you could get your foot on the outside of your opponent when you have contrasting styles like an orthodox and a southpaw. You give yourself a much better advantage when using your footwork to stay on the outside and to spin your opponent, keeping him off guard. Arias with a right hand. Ramirez. Nice right hand by Arias, scores to the temple of Ramirez. Another right hand. That one looks like it may have sailed just past the ear of Ramirez, and Ramirez continues to press forward. Just under 30 seconds to go here in round 1. Again, you are looking at 2 Olympians, Wellington Arias from the Dominican Republic and Jose Ramirez from the United States of America. Nice right-left combination by Arias. Right hand by Ramirez. That one falls short of its mark. Ramirez rips a right and a left as round number 1 comes to a close. There's the score after 1. It's 4-2 Wellington Arias. So again, you're getting a preview of what you will see in London in the lightweight division. Take a look at what happened in round 1. Ramirez ripping a left hook to the body and a right hook to the head. That one missed by Ramirez. There's a nice right hook by Arias, though. As you see, he's got those long arms, and he lunges forward when he throws them. And now Arias continuing to pepper it with that jab. Doesn't seem to bother Ramirez, though, that much. Ramirez continues to press forward. He doesn't seem to mind if he gets tagged with that jab, as long as he can get inside and go down to the body and then back upstairs to Wellington Arias. Ramirez, a tough customer in there. He's been in a lot of battles like this. Left hook by Arias, rather by Ramirez, and there's a straight left by Arias. So, again, this is much of what we saw in round 1. Arias trying to box with long, lean punches from the outside, and Ramirez trying to bulldoze his way through with hooks to the body and then back upstairs, but he's got to get in close to land those. Will Arias let him, or will he continue to control the pace from the outside? Nice left hand by Arias. That one scored to the face of Ramirez, but again, unfazed seemingly is Jose Ramirez. Double, triple left by Ramirez as he continues to stalk his man around the ring. Arias showing some really good ring generalship as he does not let Ramirez get close enough to land those shots on a regular basis. Nice right hand by Ramirez. Left hook to the body by Ramirez, and now Arias comes back with an overhand right hook to the head of Ramirez. So, again, this is much of what we've been watching through 2 rounds. The classic battle of the puncher versus the boxer. An age-old question, who wins, the better boxer or the better puncher? There's many that would say one, many that would say the other. Let's see what happens. So far it looks like the boxer, Arias, getting the better of this contest as he continues to pick Ramirez apart from the outside. Seconds to go. Nice left hand by Wellington Arias, who is finding a home for those long left hands. He's setting him up with the right jab, and then he's bringing him down the pipe with the left. And Ramirez again trying to work his way in, get in close. Round number 2 is over. It was a tie score. 4-4. Look at that right now. It's a close one. So as Ramirez holds on to the 2-point deficit, he finds himself down 8-6 coming into the 3rd. Let's look at the action from round 2. Take a look as we see the action from round number 2. We're coming back with the third and final one. Jose Ramirez from the United States and Wellington Arias from República Dominicana. It's a 2-point contest going into this one, 8-6. Arias. And now it looks like Ramirez is starting to get close and get inside and put his head on the chest of Arias and land those body shots and those short hooks. This is what Arias has been trying to avoid through 2 rounds, and this is what Ramirez has been trying to achieve. The in-close range boxing Ramirez will excel at, and there's a nice right hand by Ramirez. He finally tags Arias. Looks like it bothered him, and now Arias trying to get back to form. Referee Michael Gallagher keeping a close eye as one of the judges of this contest. You see him right there in between the bottom ropes. Ramirez digs a left to the body now. Nice left-right combination by Arias as he puts Ramirez in a headlock. We're coming up to the halfway point. Did Ramirez do enough in the beginning of this round to settle the score and even it out? Will it all come down to this time? A nice right hand by Ramirez, and he finally got his way. He got close enough, and Arias gets a standing 8 count. You know, he is a hard worker, Jose Ramirez. He just continues to come forward despite the pain. He's been eating a lot of long left hands, but it has not stopped him. He doesn't mind getting hit in the face, that's clear. He uses it as an excuse to get in close. And now Jose Ramirez is closing the gap. Another right hand. He will not leave Wellington Arias alone. He is staying on top of him, and another standing 8 count. So Jose Ramirez really starting to have his way. And I think he may have done enough already to tie the score. Will he have done enough? Oh, he lands a big right hand, and Arias almost goes down from that. Look at the boxing constitution of Jose Ramirez. A big left hand to the head. And now Arias covering up. He's not the fancy boxer from the outside anymore. Instead, he's a man holding on for dear life. Remember, these boxers have already earned their ticket to London. This is about pride right now. This is about, hey, when we meet again in London, guess what I did to you back in Brazil? Jose Ramirez wants to leave a mark in the mind of Wellington Arias that says, doesn't matter that you already got your spot. When we get to London, I'm going to whoop you. And Arias, on the other hand, needs to exert his own control over this contest to let Arias know, to let Ramirez know that he's ready to face him in London. So this was a very good contest, one that saw Arias come ahead early in the first round and hold on to that lead through 2 rounds, but that saw Ramirez get 2 standing 8 counts against his opponent in the third. Will he have done enough, Jose Ramirez, to come back and cut this deficit and maybe even take the lead? We are going to find out as we get the official decision in just a moment. Arias still very confident, believes he's done enough. Ramirez looking to his corner. Well, it looks like it was a 5-4 victory in the third round for, it's a little confusing here, the red corner. It looks like the winner was indeed Arias by a score of 13-10. A 5-4 victory in the third round gave Arias a 13-10 victory in the contest. So despite the comeback, the